to Lonos with Sarah. My name is Victoria, and for today's reading we are doing Why Are You Single? So as seen in the picture, for the first pile we have our pink, face not too close, pink with flowers scrunchie, and for our second pile we had the yellow silky scrunchie. Pile 1 and pile 2. Pile 1, if you chose the pink with the fluffy, or not the fluffy, with the flowers. So for today, as stated, we are doing Why Are You Single? What is going on with you? We are going to be using my tarot, regular tarot with the meanings on it. I learn, you learn, we learn. All right, so thank you for my new subscribers and my subscribers that are coming back. I'm sorry, I don't know what the hell, my mind just did like a, I don't know what the hell just happened. But yeah, thank you so much for watching and coming back. And if this is your first time, hey, hello, please do subscribe. Join my little lonesome tribe over here. Don't think too tough about any one thing, just vibe, y'all. We are here for fun and a little bit of truth, okay? And some of my readings, not all readings will, you know, rock your boat or float your boat, but more than likely there is a message in there if you have clicked on this video at all, okay? So if you do like it, please do leave a like and please make sure to subscribe. I'd love to have you. We are growing slowly but surely, but slowly. And why is my pile 1 single? What is going on with that? Why? Feel free to choose both piles. Yeah, we all got problems, and I know I got more than one, child. So at this point, both piles are not for me. Just being honest, because just being honest. So sorry if my sound is not up to par. I'm still trying to get a microphone, and I'm learning to not shuffle as hard or as loud, because I know that is a problemo. But enough about that. Why is my pile 1 single? Why are they still single? What can I do to possibly change, or what's going on? Last one. Cards as usual. First card we have is Death. I will be reading them off for you. You have the Death upright. It shows here endings, beginnings, change, transformation, transition, metamorphosis, end of cycle. Second card we have is the Four of Wands. Four of Wands upright, we have celebration, joy, harmony, marriage, home, community, homecoming. Last we have a Knight of Cups. We have a creativity, romantic charm, imagination, beauty, knight in shining armor, following the heart, Prince Charming, proposals. Back of the deck we have the Ten of Pentacles. Which is wealth, financial security, family, long-term success, and contribution. are you still single? I think you have an idealistic issue. Idealism. Because that's what I'm getting from this. Everything is kind of happy. Everything is, except for this death card here. But I feel like with this death card, because here it shows endings, beginnings, change, metamorphosis, transformation, transition, end of cycle. I feel like you're able to get over things, or seemingly, it may seem like you get over things very quickly. Like you may be the type of person who is not really hung up on situations or like people and things like that. I feel like you're able to get over things very fast. Like you're not saying that, you know, like you're cold about it or anything like that, but I feel like you're able to just kind of let the chips fall where they may. But the thing about that is that I don't think you necessarily learn anything from it. I think you kind of just like sock it up to, well, maybe they just weren't for me, or maybe I just wasn't for them, or maybe it was just like a lesson, or like I feel like you don't necessarily, there's any like relationships that you may have, even though you may take them seriously, I feel as though like once it's over, you kind of just like, I don't think you really take anything from them, if I'm being honest. From what I'm getting from here, because the way that you can go from death to 4 of Wands to Knight of Cups, and then at the back of the deck you have the 10 of Pentacles. It's like you kind of just like, this relationship didn't work out for such and such reasons. Yeah, maybe it was me, maybe it was them, whatever. And you'll go into your next relationship, you know, with like rose-colored glasses, thinking that this person is like the best person, and then you'll still be kind of not really taken to the red flags, or like you'll kind of make them be like, saying as you'll look at the red flags, but you won't look at them as red flags. You'll look at them as stepping stones. Like, oh, maybe this is just something that, you know, I'm going to give them time to see if maybe this is just like, maybe they're afraid from their last relationship, or maybe, you know, maybe I'm looking into it too much because of my last relationship, and I'm projecting my fears onto them. And I feel like that's kind of what you do with the next relationships that you have. So you don't necessarily take heed to any lesson that you may have needed to learn in that situation. I feel like maybe in that situation you would have learned it. Like with that person, you probably wouldn't go back to them. Maybe. That's a big maybe. Maybe you wouldn't go back to them. But in the next relationship, instead of taking what you learned from those relationships, you tend to leave it with that person. Like you kind of just like, you'll give the next person a clean slate. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but I'm saying like the red flags that you've seen within your last relationship, you'll be like, maybe I'm just like thinking too hard into it. Or maybe I'm just like comparing them to my ex too much. When in actuality, a red flag is a red flag. Like, it's just what it is. Like, it's a red flag is a red flag. And if people get mad when they go into different relationships, but you're dating the same person because you're still foregoing those red flags, thinking that it was just that person. No, baby. A red flag is a red flag. That's it. We can't try to make it pink or make it, put on some 3D glasses and change the color, make it seem different than what it actually is, or bigger than what it is, or smaller than what it is. Like, no, a red flag is simply a red flag. And I feel like what you do is you tend to you idolize things. You go into the next relationship idolizing that next person. Like, maybe they did something that your ex didn't do, right? But then, and that's a good thing, but then they do something else that your ex may have done. But it's like you're kind of forego that one and be like, you know, like, people are people, you know, like it's you know, it's just, people grow, people are changing. Girl. A perfect what I'll see it is this. I don't know if you watch Love is Blind. This is like what I'm getting from this. Love is Blind. The Uche, Lydia, and Aaliyah situation. Lord, this is Aaliyah. This pile is Aaliyah right here. Like, even though she don't really know dude, but I'm saying it as we'll put it as a situation, because she didn't really know that dude. But I'll put it as this: she was right when she left, when she found out about the whole Lydia and Aaliyah, and when Aaliyah was like letting her know of everything that was actually going on, and Uche was like letting her know without letting her know, you know, like he was being honest without being completely honest, without being fully honest. Like, he's letting you see the picture, but he's not pulling it up like HD so you can see everything that's in that picture. You can just see it from far away. Right. You may have been in relationships, you may have been in very good relationships at least, where you believed that it was gonna, you know, go somewhere far, and you may even have exes that are still pining after you right now. And this is not a dig at you, because I do not know you. You know you better than yourself, and I am just a stranger on this internet, okay? I'm reading these cards. You see the truth in things. I believe you see the truth in things, whether it's a good truth or a bad truth. You see the truth in things, and I feel like you don't value what you see, or what you do see. You tend to leave it in that situation. You don't take it into the next situation because you feel like you're going to be unfairly expecting things from people, because you don't want to project your past onto them, basically, is what you're doing. But you see it. You're very aware of it. But because you don't want to do that projection, and you don't want people to say, oh, you compare me to your ex, you compare me to this, I'm not like those people, blah 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 blah. But a spade is a spade, okay? If you see something, you see something. And if you see something, you see something for a reason. You're not just making this shit up, unless you are. But you know what I mean. But I feel like what you do is you go into the next relationships as if with rose-colored glasses, and you know what you've seen, and you know what you know. But I feel like you probably have been emotionally abused. We all have. I mean, shit, I have. Everybody has. And because of that, you don't want to project your past onto people, so you take those red flags and you hide them behind these, you know, just idealistic views of maybe this could be the one, and oh, he's so romantic, and you know, he just says that he wants it all, and I want it all too. But at the end of the day, and then you have Hierophant under that. Traditional. You're very traditional. You're very traditional. But I feel like the reason why you're single, I'm going to wrap this up here. I don't want to keep repeating myself. But I feel like the reason why you are still single, mama, is because you don't respect... I don't even want to go as far as to say that. You don't... you romanticize things. You're an idealistic person. And when you see red flags and you know what you know, you tend to talk yourself out of it. You talk yourself out of the red flags that you see. You talk yourself out of the things that a person that you are dating, they're doing something that you don't necessarily like. And you may talk to them about it, but they're just like, well, this is me. Well, then you can be like, well, this is what I expect. And if you cannot do that, baby, there are millions of people, billions of people. You do not have to accept that. It's like you don't know your worth. Or you know your worth, but it's like you're afraid that if you stand on it, you're going to be single forever. But it's the exact opposite. It's the exact opposite. As cliche as it is, you have to love yourself in order. You have to show people how to love you. And if you consistently tell people that you do not like something, or you see something in somebody, you let them know that you do not like that. Or in the next relationship, you see that they're doing something that someone in your past did, and you see that it's a consistent basis. You do not have to take that, and you do not have to tell them, because at the end of the day, baby, we are grown. And if you are not grown, then why are you watching this? I mean, like 18 and older, and even 21 and older, because not even child, just stand on what you see and what you know and what you expect from a partner. Show people how to love you, because what you're showing them right now is you are willing to compromise yourself value, yourself, because you want to make sure that you have someone. And then you're going to end up with somebody who doesn't value you. So I feel like that is the reason why you're single. Stop being afraid of projecting. And it's not projecting when you see something that is just pure disrespect in a relationship, or in someone that you're dating, and you see that they do something that you don't like. Well, then you just do not like it, and you do not have to take it. And if they're going to continue doing that, then that is a clear sign that that is not the person for you. Believe what you see. I'm going to go ahead and end it off here for you, my power ones. I'm so sorry. That was probably like, I went off on a rant, and I went off on a tangent. I'm sorry. I be doing that sometimes. I'm trying, but I'm trying. If you don't like it, then you don't like it, y'all. I'm standing on my way of reading. So, yeah. Thank you so much for, if you did get to this part here, thank you, boo. I love you. And, yeah. Ciao. Love you. And it is all love. Thank you so much for allowing me to read for you. It is my pleasure. Hope to see you in my next one. Toodaloo. If you chose the yellow, this is gonna be your pile. And we are doing Why Are You Still Single, my loves? Thank you so much to all of my returning and new subscribers. And if this is your very first time seeing me, hey, hello, hi. Thank you for clicking. If you did click, then that means there is a message in here for you, believe it or not. Maybe. Like I told my first pile, both of these piles are for me, because I got a whole heap of problems, child. I'm taking both of them. Don't think too hard about any one thing, just vibe, child. We are here for fun and a little bit of truth from our spirits and the universe and all that jazz, child. All that jazz. If you do like the reading, please go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe. We are growing slowly but surely. Slowly but surely. I like it that way, because then, you know, I got the people who like me for real. So sorry if the sound is not up to, you know, par and stuff like that. I'm still working on that. And I'm trying to not shuffle so hard, because I know that is a problem too. I be shuffling like I ain't got no damn sense. But yeah, we are doing Why Are You Single? Why Are You Single? Why Are You Single? And please take everything that I say with a grain of salt, child, because you know you better than yourself, and I am just a stranger over here, okay? Just a stranger that you are watching, and I appreciate it. Why is my pal too single? Why are they single? Still single. Why are they single again? Why are they single, period? Is my pal too single? Last one. first card we got is Ten of Cups. I don't know if you can see it. Camera ain't the best, which is weird because this is an iPhone. Anyway, Ten of Cups, divine love, harmony, blissful relationships, alignment, inner happiness, fulfillment, dreams come true, family contentment, total love and support. Second card we got here is the Queen of Wands, courage, confident, independence, focus, zest of life, or zest for life, determination, and joy. Why are you single, John? We got the Magician, action, creation, manifestation, power, self-confidence, clarity, willpower, skill, and creativity. Back of the deck. Here we go. All right. Ten of Swords, painful endings, deep wounds, betrayal, loss, crisis, failure, collapse, defeat. Under that we had, or have, the Nine of Pentacles. Fruits of labor, rewards, luxury, self-sufficiency, financial independence. And that is under the Ten of Swords. Are you single? Or do you want to be single? If you single, you want to be single. I'll tell you that. I think you want to be single. If you are single right now. Ten of Cups, Queen of Wands, and the Magician with the Ten Swords at the back. I think either of you've had a bad relationship or you've only seen bad relationships. So it's like you kind of see relationships to never really amount to much. Or maybe they do, but then they always end up with a painful ending or something going wrong or some type of betrayal. Some rug is being snatched from under you. It's like I think you have like, you could be like afraid of happiness, or like happiness outside of yourself. Like, you know, the people who are, I don't know, I like to like get stories and examples to say, to better make them come across. It's like you're incredibly self-reliant, but it's to a point of, or it's either stemmed from a painful ending, or seeing a painful ending, having a painful ending, experiencing one, or being afraid to experience one. So it's like you're not really vulnerable with people. Like, people know you, but they don't necessarily know you. Not like on the romantic level. You don't really let people in. You're very guarded emotionally. But I don't even think I could say that because you have the Ten of Cups here. This one is, I'm gonna pull a little bit more cards for this one. I'm gonna keep the Nine of Cups up under that. The Ten of Swords there. King of Pentacles. Got the Two of Pentacles. You're very self-reliant. You're very independent. Incredibly independent. Why is pile 2 single? What is with this? Just clarify this Ten of Cups here. Yeah, the Three of Pentacles come out reversed. Disharmony, misalignment, working alone, lack of teamwork, disorganized, group conflicts. I'm telling you, it's like... I think you have like a fear of it. It's like... I think you're afraid to really be vulnerable. Like you rather, like you're open and things like that with your friends and your job and things like that, but when it comes to like romantically, it's like you've been scarred, or it's like you've just been like traumatized, even if it hasn't necessarily happened to you, but maybe because like you're seeing it in like your friend situations, your family, maybe your mom, you like, you know, like the people you grew around, the relationships that you saw growing up were very just not like making you feel like a relationship is a good idea, because you have disharmony on top of the Ten of Cups. And the Ten of Cups to me is like one of the happiest cards in the deck. That's like love. That's all of it. Like all of your cups are filled, right? Like that's love, that's money, that's happiness, that's all of it. Everything is there. But then you have the three of Pentacles that come on top, and all of these cards are upright. This one came out literally in reverse. Disharmony, misalignment, working alone, lack of teamwork, disorganized group conflict. I don't think you it's a good chance that you're afraid of it. Like you're afraid to be vulnerable. Like you may want to be, but you may self-sabotage situations. You may pull away. You may ghost. Because I don't think people are ghosting you. I think it's more of like a fear from your side. What's with this Queen of Wands here? And it's courage, independence. Yeah, it's like, what's with this? Clarify this Queen of Wands. The Hermit. Soul searching, introspection, contemplation, wisdom, truth seeking, being alone, independence, inner guidance, meditation, consciousness. To clarify the Queen of Wands. Both of these cards say independence. Both of them say independence on them. The Hermit clarifying the Queen of Wands. You're afraid of it. You feel more at ease being alone. Even though, and I think that's probably why you have that 10 of cups, because I feel like you're probably a very personable person. You probably have, I won't say like a lot of friends and stuff like that, but you have like a close set of friends. You're probably very close with your family. Like your relationships in that sense are very well, like they're tight. They're very, very tight. But when it comes to love, I don't think you're open to it. I don't think you are. I don't think you are. I think it's a fear. It's some kind of fear. Like, I can do bad on my own, or like, it's like, why? I feel like it's like you have a sense of like, but why? Like, but why? Like, I'm fine, you know? Like, you may have like your you know, FWBs that come by, you know, the people that come through when you need a little, you know, the release and stuff like that, and there's no problem with that, and like you're fine with it. You probably look forward to when they leave. Like, I feel like you're very comfortable being by yourself, even though that's something that you may want at times, especially when you see it. But I feel like you're very comfortable with just, I feel like you're just, I get the sense of just like, but why? Just, but why? but why? You're just like, but why? But why? But why? Like, I'm fine, you know? Like, all of my needs are met. Like, I'm good. Yes, there are times when I want it, but I mean, I'm good, you know? Like, I'm not really fiending for anything. I'm not really feeling as though I need that right now. Like, there's no real pull to it. You may want it, but it's not something that you put much effort into having. I would say people probably put more effort into having you. Clarify this magician, because it's like, I feel like if you wanted it, you could have it. Like, you could have it, but I don't feel the effort from your side. I feel like there's a lot of effort from others, but not necessarily from you. Because you know that if you really wanted it, you could have it. I feel like you do have candidates, let's say. You do have options, many of them. You may have top options, priority options that you know that you could choose at some point. But I feel like right now you're just kind of comfortable with it, if I'm being honest. Clarify this impression. Yeah. The world. Completion, accomplishment, wholeness, attainment, fulfillment, travel, celebration, life, arriving. I'm telling you, I feel like if you wanted it, you could have it. And I feel like you're aware of that. I feel like with the magician in the world, you know you could have it. Like, it's more of like, I feel like you came to this reading to just like mess with me. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, why are you here? I mean, I love that you're here, but like, girl or guy, you tripping. Like, child, I still do feel like you have some type of guard up to it. You definitely have a guard. Like, something you've seen, something, even if it's like it hadn't happened to you, something traumatized you. I won't say traumatized, 'cause I won't really say that word, but I feel like you've probably just seen a lot of bad relationships and things that just didn't necessarily pan out, and it was just like, yeah, that's like it's like seeing people who have kids, you know, like you see other people and they're like, oh my god, like they're so cute, but then you see the kids who like are just terrible twos, you know. You're just like, but why? But why? Like, no, I'm okay, you know. Like, that's why some people have dogs, and I'm not comparing parenthood to dogs, but you see what I'm saying. Don't come for me. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, you could have it easier a different way, you know. Like, you can have a friends with benefits without having the relationship. You could still get your rocks off without, you know, you can still get the milk without having to buy the cow, you know. It's like that. And plus, I feel like you just like to be alone, to be honest with you, girl. You can't hit a play with me on. And this is my pile too, child, because I'm just like, but why? Both piles are definitely for me. Definitely. This one is a lot you know, fun, or at least, you know, it's lighter than the first pile. But you are single because you want to be, child. You want to be. You're just like, but why? I'm just gonna end up with that, but why? Like, I can take care of myself. I can fend for myself. Like, I can pay my bills. I can do all that. I'm happy. I have my friends. I have my family. I have all of that. I'm fine, you know. I have my nieces and nephews and stuff like that. Like, I'm good. I'm Gucci. I can have it. Believe me, I can have it. Like, I have to look at my phone. Like, you know, it's like that. But I still feel like you've seen it and you just say, child, but why? You like the aunt that's like, you like the fun aunt. You know, the one that's still, I won't say go clubbing because nowadays clubbing ain't it. You just very, you're comfortable alone. I'll leave it like that. You are comfortable alone. You may have seen things in the past that actually, you know, push you more to being comfortable alone. But the reason why you're still single is because you're comfortable alone. And you're just like, but why? Like, I don't want that stress, child. I'm okay. I like to go to sleep on time and wake up with no stress and like a whole bunch of text messages from people saying, why you not answering me and stuff, you know. But that's why you're single, because you want to be, child. You are comfortable being alone. And so yeah, I'm gonna end it off here for you, my pile too. So sorry, I didn't really go off on a tangent like this on this one like I did in the first one. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you still are here and if you enjoyed it, please go ahead and hit that like and subscribe. I know I'm not every fun for everyone, but if you like me, I like you, right? That probably wasn't good, but yeah, thank you so much for allowing me to read for you. It was my honor, and it's all love, my love. I hope to see you in my next one. Toodaloo.